They never go for the wrench? Okay. Good to know, at least. I can work around that. Didn't get out of mission 2 for an hour? What? What were you doing in mission 2? What sort of wizardrous strats were you trying? Or was it just internet issues? Yeah, there we go. Was failing the flare throw? Sal! How are you failing the flare throw? Have you fixed crashes? Nice, that's good. Just get in the vent and be quick, makes sense. I actually have another plan, which is just scrap the wrench entirely. I don't understand, but it happened. To be fair, all of us have had those times where it's just dumb stuff happens, and you're like, wait, why? And it just does, and then it never happens again. Like, it was when I was doing Hundo a while ago, trying to get the 308, I just kept on failing really dumb things in Lorenz. I'd die in the most weird and creative ways in Lorenz. And I never know, like, why it happened, but it happened. And then I stopped playing Hundo Novice for a bit, came back and just didn't die in Lorenz. And it was just like, yeah, fine. I was really tired. Makes sense. Oh, I didn't want to do mission 1, mission 2. Man.
Certo. Taylor è sveglio. Non è abituata ai lunghi viaggi. Di per sonno potrebbe averla turbata.
Non l'ho vista. Vado a vedere.
I want to see the fun bits. You know, mission 10, mission 14, mission 16. Unfortunately, I need to get there without being an idiot. Which is remarkably hard.
Taylor, buongiorno.
Ripley, sappi che non ci vedo proprio niente di buono in questa giornata. Hai visto Samuels? Sarà sveglio da ore, immagino.
Yeah, I'm definitely not playing as hot as I usually do either. And that is, in turn, definitely because I've just not been able to play that much.
Pare che ci siamo.
Come on, there we go. A year-old driver, that definitely could have done it. I mean, we're shaving up tiny bits of time every time.
Era un relitto quando l'ho comprata. Ci sono voluti anni e molto lavoro per sistemarla, ma ora ci sta ripagando. Ho sentito che ci stiamo avvicinando alla stazione Sevastopol. Diamoci da fare. Non preoccuparti, Taylor. È routine. Andiamo e torniamo. Connor, come andiamo?
SMG caricato e calibrato, vettore di avvicinamento individuato.
Prepara le comunicazioni, mi presento.
Canale aperto, capitano.
Avete i vostri documenti con le istruzioni?
Osservate l'avvicinamento sui monitor.
That's a 28. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm still not sure what I want my kind of like end goal for this category to be time-wise. Because there's a very, very real chance that I don't pick it up again after the first, the 1st of February. But I want to say like 325 is possible and not out of the realm of possibility. I think if you take someone who's a bit better at low percent than I am, you can knock that time down a little. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Carrots. However, for me, 330 is definitely kind of the immediate goal. Nice try. Yeah, because I am certainly not the best when it comes to low percent. That crouch went through? Wow. I definitely pressed crouch too late. How much would make you interested in low percent hundo? Why restart? Because I died. It wasn't out of choice. Not opening that door. Blindfolded Mission 9 wasn't that bad, was it? What's it? You made money off that. Like, Blindfolded Mission 9 is reasonably chill. It was a J, yeah, J killed me. It was long, yeah. I can believe it. At least Blindfolded Mission 7 is really quite fun. To lab, at least. Mission 9 is just... yeah. It's a mission. Yeah, Hannah, we've done a fair few missions blindfolded. So we've done mission 1 blindfolded, mission 7, mission 9, most of mission 14. Hello? Mission 15, and then mission 19.
Questo dannato posto cade a pezzi.
If I do low percent with you, low percent hundo. Sal, congratulations. You have just signed yourself up for low percent hundo. Round of applause, which I can't do because my hand's currently on the W key. Done it with no hands. I have technically finished the whole game without using my hands on the keyboard or a controller. One thing at a time. I'm not even looking at the game. I've lost so much time. Well, you know what follows on perfectly from NMG Novice? That's right. Nightmare low percent hundo. Yeah, so I did beat the game while playing on a cello. Unfortunately, the VOD has been lost to time. I don't know low percent. It's easy, just like copy what I do. It's honestly pretty accurate. Yeah, you don't need to know all the like ins and outs and the nitty gritties and all the backup strats. No, just copy what I do. It's easy. What could go wrong, right? Right? Nothing. It's all easy. It's a lovely, peaceful category. Everything goes right first try. Lovely, one run, sub 3 hours. Mwah. Love it. We want to see you do it. That is also true.
Credo che serva più a me che a te.
Alle autorità più in alto, ok?
Yeah, I do want to do cello percent again. However, my electric cello, the output port on it has just yeah, it's given up essentially. So I can't hook up my electric cello to my computer to take the inputs. So either I need to get a new electric cello, or I need to find a way of doing it without having the cable, which is difficult. I still want to do it, and I will do it again at some point, but yeah, just not in the immediate future, unfortunately. If character does low percent hundo and places top 2, I'll stream. Ooh, that is a bargaining chip. That is indeed a bargaining chip. The real question is what time currently is needed for top 2? Because I don't know what Sway's got up to time-wise.
Eri tu che mi seguivi allora?
Dovevo tenermi a distanza. Qui non si può rischiare. Resta vicino a me.
Cosa?
Ehi, non muoverti.
Ok.
Oh, top 2 at January 31st. Okay.
Chi siete voi?
Io voglio fare un reclamo.
So it's an investment bargaining chip, not just the one run bargaining chip. You know me all too well.
Che cosa voleva dire?
Yeah, the issue is the
Sono tutti terrorizzati. Ognuno
100% part is a little old wrench in the usual, should we say?
Beh, che stai aspettando? Preme così.
Might actually join the raise. Yeah, exactly.
Cerca di non fare rumore. Potrebbe esserci gente qui.
Sarebbe carino se
Because currently there are only 2 people who have submitted times.
Senti, tesoro. Quando
Depending on who
ci rilassiamo,
else streams,
vediamo quanto ti pare davanti a un caffè.
I know someone who is very bullyable into
Devo
running,
sapere che sta succedendo.
depending on
E
if they stream
subito,
again.
cazzo.
Bene, come te.
Which is potentially Kamir.
Un assassino. Che vorrebbe dire?
Though I don't know how Kamir's doing at the moment and when he'll stream next.
Che stai dicendo? Uno psicopatico, una
I know a
persona?
couple who are going to run, yeah.
Qualcos'altro. Un mostro.
I knew it was Kamir.
Dobbiamo muoverci. Di qua.
Ma che stronza! Dovremmo
I don't know if you
cercare
can
di-
play through it without resetting, exactly.
Ci sono vie d'uscita.
Because oh gosh, I know him too well. And he's the sort of person that will say like, no, I can do this better, I want to do this better, and then reset. And then he'll see Axel again and Jeremy, and swear words would be flying out left, right, and center. And it would be very, very, very fun to watch. But we'll need to just say like, no, no reset, no reset, no reset. Get the run.
Problemi? Dovremmo girarli. Seguimi.
Also, I know a couple who are going to run. Yeah, I know somebody who's going to run. Carrick. But you didn't hear anything from me. Exactly.
Quelli gentili come me.
Ma dai.
Non lo dico così per dire, cara. Se vuoi andarmi a salutare, peggio per te. Quelle non sono armi giocate.
Very often it means like, I got a time, it's not good, but it's complete. Honestly,
Si chiama sopravvivenza.
if you're trying to learn a category, I would absolutely say, if you have just one of those crap runs at the beginning while you're learning it, run it. Run it, run it, run it. See those later missions. It sounds really dumb, but see the end missions.
E tu?
Because
Vivi qui?
all too commonly,
Che ci posso fare?
people get to the end couple missions and then think, oh god, I haven't practiced these enough. And it would just be panic in those last missions.
Mi sono rifugiato
Oh,
qui,
hello.
aspettando la nave,
Sure.
aspettando te,
That-
immagino.
Sure, Axel. Losing me time, again.
Questo posto resta al buio
Silly
molto spesso.
sausage.
Porta quella torcia con te.
Get the practice in.
Restare senza batterie.
There is no better thing to do than literally take a random old run.
Stai
Let's say
attento
like,
alla musica.
I mean hell, even the run I did, the very first run I did on this, I died at just like a really dumb point in mission 10. And it was 2 minutes time loss, and I was like, screw it, we're just going. I mean, it's kind of an invalid argument because I got the first run anyway. Actually, which one do I've definitely had a run where it's been crap in the beginning, and I've just run it, and it's ended up pretty okay.
E ora?
But especially when I started out, I just ran them. Because it was like, hey,
Max, è questo.
what can go wrong by just like having a bit more practice in 17, having a bit more practice in like 14, in 18. Oh yeah, definitely do keybinds. I would so strongly recommend, if nothing else, bind the mash keybind to scroll wheel. I can send you my keybind config if you want, because I've not changed anything from default except scroll wheel. Or except adding scroll wheel to counter Z. I can't ignore the advice. No. If there's one thing that really matters for generators, it's just scrolling it. The one in disk is that too. Perfect.
Si spostano qui.
Solo chi vuole restare vivo, principessa.
Yeah, the only like keybinds I've got which are non-default is I've got K for wrench, simply for troll commands, and then scroll wheel counts as E as well. Yeah, K because I'll never press it, because there was something where like mouse clicks were being really janky, and I was like, screw it, just like K wrench. Yeah, fine, it works. You can also just like multi-bind so many things. Don't want to listen to Italian just yet. Honestly, if you like English, just stick with English for a bit. It's really not that big a deal. Obviously it is sometimes safe switching to Italian or French, but it's not a huge issue. Oh, and no matter what people say, at the beginning, don't do fast mission 7.
No, c'è qualcuno.
That's my #1 piece of advice. Fast mission 7 is bad. People try and bully you into doing it. No. Slow mission 7s. Consistency is way better early on than trying to push for like speedy strats and then dying as a result. Multiple people have told you not to worry about mission 7. Good. Like, depending on the category you're running, if it's like NMG Novice or NMG Nightmare, you don't have to pick up fast mission 7 for a long time. Like, a very long time. For Nightmare, for example, I don't need to pick up fast mission 7 yet. And my time's like a 2:44. I just don't need it yet. I could add it in, and yes, it would save a good amount of time, but it's not needed. Keep playing how I play, and then build landings every time. Yes, exactly. The best thing is just slowly experiment with stuff. And it can be small things, it can be huge things, but adding things in slowly but surely, and also just having a kind of like a mess around with things and seeing what happens. It's so good. The biggest thing I would recommend making sure you have like at least a fine understanding of is the motion tracker. It sounds really dumb, but it's very helpful to properly know what the motion tracker is telling you. And there's this kind of curve that I like to show to people, which is like at the very beginning when you have like new players, they hug that motion tracker non-stop. In a casual playthrough, think about like all the times you're holding up the motion tracker and it's like, oh my god, where is everything? Then as you get more and more confident in the game, you just stop using the motion tracking. You're like, yeah, I don't need it anymore. And then as you get to that really high level, you're like, yeah, the motion tracker just tells me everything. I love it. It's so good. You'll like pick up the motion tracker and flash it for like half a second, or like hear a beep, and it's like, yeah, it's just magical. I know everything now. not using it at all, really, yeah, there are a couple of really important things about the motion tracker. The biggest by far is listening to beeps. And this is when you're not holding it up, and you'll just hear a random, like, beep. And the important thing to understand about that is that that means that something has entered the range. Didn't know about the distance at the bottom left. Okay, yeah, that is very useful. So the distance in the bottom left, and I'll really try and show this off in mission 6. So hopefully I'll get there. But it's really, really, really critical for understanding what you can do. Whether you can walk, whether you have to like crouch hop, whether you can run. But probably minimally, yeah. It's so useful, especially in Nightmare. In Novice, you can kind of just brute force your way through it without properly understanding the tracker. But in Nightmare, it's just an extra tool, really, and it's a resource that you have from super early. And, well, we kind of want to use the resources to go fast. And admittedly, I'm probably the single biggest advocate for using the tracker more than other people may do. But I think the tracker is really underutilized by many people.
Di qua, era il piano di sotto.
Siete stati voi?
Oh, that's not good. Don't shoot me. Thank you. I've been missing that prompt and it's really annoying.
Credo sia andata di sotto. Forza!
No, non ci vengo.
Get that hopefully coming for Carrick's Silver Crown. I imagine Carrick's will be going for the Gold Crown before too long. Mr. NMG Nightmare, surely we'll have a go for the top spot once again at some point.
Cosa?
That is, once he's out of the prison. What flesh do you get in beating a tired old retiree? You're not a tired old retiree. Get back into the jail. Jail cell of low percent is sitting there, ready for you to escape. No such thing as being retired yet. Low percent's going to work you for all your worth.
Ok, un sintonizzatore funzionante. Ok, proviamo.
Whatever that emoji is, it doesn't even show up on my OBS. It's just like it's just an error. Oh, that's so good. Oh, right, please give us a good exit again. Last time was lovely. And then I just was a dingus in mission 4. I did get the terminal, didn't I? I hope so. My brain literally just switched off in that time. Wait to watch you mess up fast exit. Worry not, it will happen inevitably. We've only been live over 2 hours and I've yet to make it to any of the fun missions. Oh god. Really? Screw it. It worked. I don't know if you're meant to do it that way, but functional.
Si sieda, prego. Qualcuno la riceverà a breve. Posso aiutarla?
Devo raggiungere l'area comunicazione.
Ah, good old motion tracker. My best friend in this category. Oh, we'll be making good use of you. Don't mess up the terminal.
No, va tutto bene.
Yeah, it is kind of bad how, like, strong the autopilot is on Hundo. Especially compared to, like, other categories. When I'm doing Hundo, I just autopilot, like, hard sometimes. Like, either I'll be reading chat, or I'll just be thinking about things, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I've just done, like, 2/3 of the mission.
Fammi passare. Sono io, Hugh. Non mi riconosci? Ascoltami. Dobbiamo ristabilire le comunicazioni a lungo raggio.
Lei è isterico.
Stai indietro, ti avviso.
You know, thinking about things, low percent and Hundo aren't all that different. And the fact that there's a pretty high barrier to entry on both of them. Like, I was just thinking, one of the big reasons as to why people don't run Hundo very often is simply because Hundo, it takes a lot of learning. Like, you can't just pick up Hundo and give it a good old bash and make it to the end and it's like, oh yeah, I've done a run. Like you can with all missions. But if you try and do low percent blind as well, you're not going to have a good time. You're going to hit mission 16 and then you will just die. If not mission 14. So it's a weird old set of categories. At least for NMG. For, like, glitchy categories, yeah, low percent's just kind of a meme. Here's kind of a perfect example of, like, beeps and beep management. So, initially, we're fine to run. There's a beep just immediately. You can't really hear it over both the music and the in-game sound. Let me turn off music, off this hack. There we go. There's a beep. And that's good, because now there are 2 Joes in range. Which means that both of us are going to come, both of them are going to come for us. Which means that the Joe that's usually in our way here is just a non-issue. Which is lovely. There's another beep. So hearing those beeps just tells us that there's a Joe in range. We don't really need to care about it that much, because, you know, it's just Joes. Also, screw that rewire.
Sono l'amministratore esecutivo della Wayland Yokani, Nina Taylor, e confermo la ricevuta della vostra trasmissione. Sono un membro della squadra assegnata al recupero della scatola nera.
No, he hadn't seen us, has he?
La scatola nera di cui siete in possesso è di estrema importanza.
How?
Ai sensi degli accordi
We have to use a bullet.
devo ricordarvi che non siete autorizzati a leggerne il contenuto
Okay.
o a rivelarne la presenza di eventuali parti interessanti.
Really annoying. How's it going? Not great. Can't lie. The game has not been kind. There's Joe on our right, we have to run down this way. Yeah, not great at all. Oh. Gonna start practice going tonight before that. She'll have a nap and then hopefully write a bit. Yeah, I need to figure out a way of doing that room, because it's really not easy. There has to be a better way. Oh yeah, I can try my idea here.
Mi seguo. Sapevo che era ancora qui. Dovrà fare più attenzione.
Gotta go for some food shopping. Ah, enjoy.
In questa struttura.
Don't. No, you're not in here anyway. Why are you in here?
Questa non è la soluzione.
How did you get there? Why did you go there? Oh well.
Sono Ransom. Ho appena ricevuto il tuo messaggio. Sì, sono stato nel nostro archivio dei registri di trasmissione.
These Joes are just bizarre.
Sto cercando delle registrazioni di equipaggi passati a Sevastopol tempo fa. So chi si è preoccupato.
Maybe I have another plan. But no, we can't use the regular Hyundai strats. I'll figure something out. Hello? Okay.
Ascoltami bene.
Plan is to refresh memory on Hyundai first, doing a couple of normal Hyundai runs with the guide in tow, and then do low percent as well as I can. And finally she'll combine the two of them into the greatest run. And do that in January. Fair enough.
Forse un'arma. Ha fatto finta di non vedermi. Non parla.
The master's my guide.
Ti raggiungo appena posso.
Three bullets. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, so we are down a bullet. We assume... Okay, I have one spare, technically. So it'll probably save you some labbing, yeah. +8? Wait, what? Why did we lose that much time? Oh, I took it slower. Yeah, fine. Fine. That's still a ridiculous amount of time to lose. Oh, and I had to loop the jar. Okay, fine. No. I see. Why invent the wheel when there's smarter than you can do it for you? That's kind of been me and Hundo in a nutshell, hasn't it? I've invented the wheel and then people have improved it. And I'm like, ah, damn.
Mi serve...
Non ti sento, aspetta. Vieni su, ti ho aperto l'ascensore. Lascia perdere il coltello. Gli ufficiali hanno sigillato tutto. Usa il computer.
Yeah, gosh, I know I often say it, but I'm not the best runner, but God can I root Hundo. I've kind of fallen much more into kind of like the strat finder, glitch hunter role anyway.
Bene.
Sono Coleman.
Ripley, devo trovare un medico.
Injector.
Sono un medico.
Una mia amica ha bisogno di aiuto, di attrezzature sanitarie.
Anche io. Non è rimasto niente su questo piano. Ma c'è ancora molto di sotto nell'ambulatorio dell'ospedale.
Come ci arriviamo?
Sì. Ti sembra che io possa esserne in grado? Mi serve il tuo aiuto e a te serve il mio. Trova il codice d'accesso per l'ascensore di servizio e scenderò con te all'ospedale, ok?
Codice d'accesso?
Sì. Posso dirigerti da qui. Morley o Lingard potrebbero aver avuto il codice nuovo. Dovresti provare all'ufficio di Morley. Forza. Lavoro di squadra, eh? Andrà a vantaggio di entrambi. L'area in cui ti trovi era riservata ai pazienti più instabili, quelli con problemi ad adattarsi nello spazio.
Dimmi solo dove devo
Casi
andare.
tragici. Bene, lungo quel corridoio.
I'm kind of hoping this goes as well as last time. Oh, I'm dumb. That's me being dumb. Crap. Some of us are lazy. I just did the wrong symbol.
Questo è l'ufficio di Morley. Il codice
I
d'accesso.
didn't know inventing anything for me.
Hai trovato il codice di accesso? Allora ci servirà anche
Yeah, I think I found my fair share of strats at this point.
Rilassati.
Between, well, the entirety of Hundo. A good amount in CCFPS. A thing or two in NMG. All missions. Hardly a lot, but some stuff at least. Beep should be about here. Man, I love this. This strat just works. It's wild. I don't even understand why it works. It just does.
Dannazione, Pullman, sapevi che quella cosa era lì.
Non dire così, pensavo potesse essere lì, è diverso. Ora dammi il codice.
1702, ok? Ora scendiamo all'ambulatorio.
It just works. Todd Howard. He has done it again. No blueprint there. Good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Just missing the molly,
Ecco,
which is
colgo le mie
correct.
cose e poi potremo andare.
Damn, even with a failed hack, that's still a really good time. That's actually very, very good for a failed hack. Mission 6. where the last run really started to go downhill. Oh, hello. I am not hitting prompts. Don't forget the tag.
Samuels, c'è una certa Lingard, ufficiale medico superiore. Devo scoprire dove danno
Not far enough away.
Buona fortuna, Ripley. Sbrigati se puoi.
I don't know why I'm using the tracker in the vent. What information am I going to get? Yes, I can run in this vent. Okay, that sound is more than enough for what I need to know. Go away. Not away. Don't be baited. Still not away. Unlucky. Definitely far from the best luck we could have had.
Dottoressa Lingard, sono Ransom. Ti ricordi di me, il tuo amico dirigente della Sigson?
Don't give me worst case RNG here, please.
Non chiami mai. Non siamo più amici.
He's really close to us.
Dopotutto, io ho anche molti altri amici.
Gotta be a bit careful here.
Uno di loro mi ha detto che hai informato l'ufficiale Waits di un...
Beats here. Yes!
Devo saperne di più. Niente discussione.
Best case RNG.
Quanto ti conosce Waits davvero?
We'd skip that terminal.
Un vecchio amico come me. E scommetto che non sarebbe mai comprensivo riguardo il mercato nero dei farmaci. Aspetto una tua chiamata, dottoressa.
Samuels, ho i medicinali.
Siamo alla stazione della navetta fuori dalla reception del centro medico. Ripley, abbiamo sentito degli spari e li avrà sentiti anche quella bestia. Ripley, l'uscita dalla reception del centro medico.
Oh, that's so good. Having that terminal out the way. Oh, amazing. Incredible. In Nightmare, it's a 1 in 4 chance. Weirdly, for Novice, it's a 3 in 4. But on Nightmare, there's only one valid spawn, or one viable spawn, sorry. Okay, if we die here, that's fine. We got the terminal. We're in a great spot. Morale is high. We're doing fine. What? Incredible. Perfect. Gorgeous. Sound warning. I was also piloting. I was so going to pick up that medkit again until I was like, wait, no, please, don't do it. Same time here, right? So, I do need to actually remember, for later in mission 15, I must get the med supply room terminal. Because we didn't get that because I wanted to take advantage of good RNG. Yeah, saving a bunch of time. Really, really good stuff. Super, super. Oh, enjoyable. Most enjoyable. And that time is, yeah, pretty much just one terminal. God, that's smelly, Steve. I'm doing safe strat. Super, super slow, kill all the humans, then worry about the rest of the mission. The humans are the issue here, especially on low percent. Once they're out of the way, then the party actually starts. Okay, fine, close Jeremy. Not really what we want, but workable.
Un altro alla pista. Cazzo. Avete sentito?
Steve?
Qualcosa siamo. Per favore, sparate!
Kill him. I really don't want to have to use another bullet here. Don't do it, Steve. Save first. Hey, Kex, how you doing? I love that emote. That's so good. Good luck on the run, thank you. Yeah, we've not had much luck so far. However, things are looking a bit better. Don't do it. Do not drop. Don't. Don't do it. I know you want to, Steve, but don't do it. Doing okay, slight headache, but that's not a good excuse to not study. That's true. Okay, giving it plenty of time there.
Ora fai il bravo.
Okay, we do this in two parts. being very careful not to loot there.
Hai imparato bene il discorso per la visita dei pezzi grossi di oggi?
Wait, am I dumb? I might be dumb.
Voci dal piano di sopra dicono che si tratta degli ultimi offerenti per il lancio dell'androide Z di Sevastopol.
You know what you want, right?
Preferiranno gli scarti della Weyland-Yutani. Gli impieghi che la Silson ci ha assegnato per quando torneremo sulla Terra saranno a rischio. Non fare casini. Spending, passo e chiudo.
I sure hope that the Joe's moving, because if not, that's kind of bad.
Smite, sono Spending. Sapevi benissimo che quelli erano gli ultimi offerenti per il sistema Apollo di Sevastopol.
Pushing TV. My volume is so loud. Oh no.
La presentazione degli androidi. Non sono interessati. Dunque, niente.
There's renovation going on outside. Ah, yeah.
Per te. E Dio solo sa che succederà ai dirigenti del piano di sopra. Sono incazzato. E sai cosa mi fa incazzare?
I don't mind about this Joe dying.
Restare a Sevastopol per controllare che i sintetici vengano disattivati. Per tutte le vai a casa.
However, the dialogue is not doing me any favors. Need to be real careful here.
Il cilindro di compressione si trova alla fine di questa fila.
Simply can't tell where Steve is. Thought it's better if he died? Much. Much better. That's not good. I'm hesitant to trust that. Why is it better? Because you don't have two things on the tracker.
Smite, ho esaminato il tuo rapporto sugli androidi della Weyland-Yutani e la tua proposta di miglioramento degli androidi Z. Ora,
So when you hear a beep on the tracker, on Nightmare, if your goal is to not make Steve drop, you instantly stop running. So you can hear him now, loud and stumpy. But if there are two beeps, such as in Lorenz, you can never be certain if it's Steve or if it's the Joe. Hence why when we get to Lorenz, we're walking the whole thing. Obviously losing time, we've just done slow mission 7. That's fine. My mission 7 went near perfectly in PB. We got perfect lure, perfect everything. Very okay losing time. Very, very, very okay losing time. I fully went into that strat knowing I'd lose a minute. Good, okay. As expected, plus a minute. And no medkit. Good. Yeah, plus 1 AT. Very expected. One of the big parts of losing time there is you just can't run as much. There's more downtime as well. Things just aren't as clean. Takes longer for the humans to die at the beginning. There are multiple very, very solid ways of doing slow mission 7 in this category. Fortunately, we didn't have to use a second bullet on Steve, so we do have one spare bullet. It could have gotten real nasty had we had to use that bullet. But we're good for now. But yeah, the motion tracker is something that we really want to use a lot. I mean, gosh. You'll see me use it potentially too much even. But this little friend That number in the bottom left is magical. And it sounds like hyperbole. No, it is magical. That thing tells us when we can run, and it tells us when we can't run. And we read it and treat it like the absolute truth. I hope I got the smoke bomb V2. If I didn't, I would be sad. Won't be the end of the run, but it'll be bad.
Qualcuno l'ha staccato.
Because ideally, I'd like to just take this run through.
So che c'è qualcuno qui dentro.
I'm going to now tell me if there are loud noises. You will get a sound warning at mission 9, and then that's about it.
Che cosa hai fatto?
Come on, human. Hurry up. There we go. Hey, Z. How you doing? Yeah, expect a loud noise in approximately 10 minutes. And then that should be it. One more week of exams, then you're free. Nice. Nearly there. How have they been going so far? Stop running about here. Play it very conservative. Here, weirdly, is one of the very few places where the tracker isn't useful. Because the Joe just stands still and doesn't activate the tracker. He's just chilling there.
Saliteci. Ho avuto dei
Good,
problemi,
good.
ci metterò un po' a tornare.
I will double check to make sure that we haven't picked up any loot when I'm waiting at the tram. Government mandatory one's been very stupid. Finished a 2.5 hour exam in 45 minutes. Oh my god. I remember having some of those in uni where we had 3 hours to do the exam, but most people just finished the exam in like an hour. And you weren't allowed to leave until like 2 hours had passed. So many people just sat there, and you weren't allowed to like look around or anything. You just had to sit there. And it was, oh, it's so annoying. Because the exams were very much like, you knew the answer, or you had no clue whatsoever. So a bunch of people would just like hand in their papers, and it's like, it was so clear they didn't know what they were doing. Whereas other people were like, yeah, okay, I just know the answers because I've done the course. Would be so scared I missed an entire page. Oh, but God, I remember, I think it was physics one year. I did just miss off. I don't think it was my actual, like, exam. But I missed, like, the entire back page of an exam once. That was fun. I still got an A, but I was annoyed because I should have, like, aced the test, and I just didn't because I missed the entire back page.
Niente comitato di benvenuto?
Vieni qui e basta, passo e chiudo.
5 minutes after the test started, nice.
Ci hai pensato tu? Hai fatto
Davvero?
funzionare le
I
navette?
suoi piani del
Bel
cazzo non
lavoro.
hanno funzionato molto finora.
Come sta, Taylor?
Don't loot, don't loot, don't loot, don't loot. Okay, just check. Good, 0 loot.
Ok.
No extra flashlight batteries, V1, V2.
Dov'è Riccardo?
Prepara la prossima mossa. Senti, ho da fare. Ho Marlowe in cella, il farabutto che era in possesso della tua scatola nera.
Dov'è la nave di Marlowe?
I need to get some water.
È in un'orbita di parcheggio intorno al gigante gassoso. Quel figlio di puttana non vuole darci i codici di comando
quickly run and grab water after this.
automaticamente. Magari puoi provare tu a convincere quel bastardo inutile. Va a parlare con lui.
Marlowe?
Chi mi cerca?
Mi chiamo Ripley, sono con la compagnia.
E sei qui per quella scatola vuota. Siete proprio astuti, devo dirlo.
Sono qui per motivi personali. Mia madre era sul Nostromo quando è sparito 15 anni fa.
Davvero? Cazzo. Beh. Cazzo. Non abbiamo trovato la sua nave, Ripley. Solo la scatola nera.
Ma sono certa che abbiate trovato dell'altro. Che è successo là fuori?
Devo andarmene da qui, Ripley. Magari possiamo accordarci.
Intanto parla. Voglio sapere tutto.
Controllo trasmissione, mi ricevi, Luis?
Non molto chiaro, Marlowe, ma va bene.
Facciamo piano. Voglio arrivarci tutta intera.
Se vuoi qualcosa di intero, Foster, ho qui quello che fa per te.
Mi servirà un microscopio per provarlo, Heist.
Ok, piantatela. Concentratevi sul motivo per cui siamo qui. Non voglio errori.
I'm back, okay. Is it possible to crouch clip through the cell door and wrench Marlowe? Correct, it is, yes, you can. It doesn't do anything, because he's immortal, but yes, you can. Yeah, why they made him immortal, who knows, but he is indeed immortal. You get no penalty for hitting him. You can try using pipe bombs, Molotovs, bolt guns, flamethrowers. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, whatever. Don't care.
Eccoti qui. Foster, Mix, tenete gli
It's very funny. It's one of only 2 locations where you do find immortal NPCs. And the other question, the other place is mission 2. After you kill the person who attacks Axel, the NPCs with like the revolvers and the shotguns, etc., are weirdly immortal. Like, you can't kill them. Taylor takes him out with a wrench swing. Fun fact, in mission 15 you can just kill Marlowe through the wall. Have a maths exam on Monday, but it's a government multiple choice one. Oh, nice. Man, I wish we had more multiple choice exams at school. The only multiple choice maths exam we had was technically just a completely optional one, and it was kind of like a UK-based maths challenge. And it was called something like the Pink Kangaroo Challenge, I think. And it was like you had 6 choices per question, and if you got it right, you got 5 points, and if you got it wrong, you lost a point. And then for the last 5, you lost 2 points for wrong ones and got 6 points. And it was wild. It was a very fun challenge. Have you seen the new Insane Mission 9 theory? No, I haven't. What have people been cooking up?
Allora aspetterete di più.
You either get all or no? Oh god.
Sì, sto bene. C'è mancato poco.
Do random crouches on the way to the first dialogue to speed up heist?
Cerca di stare attento, mi hai sentito?
Random crouches? I'd need to see some evidence for that. That's grapevine stuff. Oh 09, 11, 10, 10. Really?
Fermi, credo di aver trovato qualcosa. Ho trovato una fessura nella roccia, state pronti?
I feel like Mission 9 has so many like playground rumors of like, yeah, if you do this and actually just like turn around and do 10 push-ups, heist mysteriously materializes at a 206. You're like, yeah, I've heard that one before. Actually, did you know that if you get Heist and kite him into this position, you'll find a Mew in your game? Oh my god! It's like, yeah, sure. Nice playground rumor.
Andiamo.
I'm willing to try anything.
Seguitemi.
Yeah.
Heist,
Yeah,
aiutami
that's
a
fair.
salire.
I would love to just kind of like, well, no. I would love for someone else to just have like a real good dig around in Mission 9 and like just say like, this is what's happening. And I'd be like, oh, that's super cool. Thank you for finding that out. I don't want to do it myself, but I'd love to see the result. I didn't think anyone hates themselves enough to do a deep dive in Mission 9. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's quite accurate. That being said, I did do a bit of a deep dive in Mission 9 when I found what is objectively the single coolest glitch in the game. Which is the in-between, like, weird hitbox vertical momentum gaining glitch. Which doesn't have a name because God knows what to call it. Yeah, I think I've done enough Mission 9. I didn't really want to try and just science it up. God, if there's one thing I really hope in AI2, please let Mission 9 be skippable. Or, at least, 0 RNG. To the extremely slim possibility that there happens to be a dev on AI2 in this chat, please, 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 please. Even if it's not skippable, no RNG. Please. We do not want RNG in our Mission 9. If Mission 9 was 0 RNG, all skill, it would be kind of like Spacewalk, where it's like, fine, it's kind of long, but it's not that bad. Like, in Spacewalk, if you lose time in Mission 16, it's your own fault. There's no RNG, no anything that causes you to, like, have variable time, anything. And people really don't mind it. It's like, yeah, fine, it takes a while. Especially if you're not on, like, a stressful run. It's kind of like, yeah, fine, kick back, put some music on, chill a bit. Speaking of, where's my music? What happened in 7? Slow M7. I just played it slow. In PB, it was like a perfect fast Mission 7. And I was just like, nah. Give me a nice consistent Mission 7, get me out of here. Cash out on a very, very good Mission 6. Because I've got time save later. This is not kiteable. I take it back. Oh, you do not, you jerk. Why did you do that? Why did you suddenly reset the kite and go to the other side? Okay, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. I just wish that we better understood the second half. Like, we kind of understand what's going on in the first half and why the NPCs sometimes take ages, but weirdly we don't understand the second half. Like, we don't understand what they get stuck on, where they happen to end up, what they do animation-wise to make them so slow. At least in mission, or like the first half of mission 9, we know that it's because Heist, like, kneels down and checks rocks. But I just straight up don't know why. Meeks is sometimes slower. Oh boy, this is not the finest of times. Ouch. Okay. 10:58. Man, as dumb as this sounds, it's hard to believe that my two 1042s are real. Like, they both got on the winch at 9:30. We got on the winch there at 9:46. Like, Jesus. How? I had it twice in, like, the span of 2 months, and then I've never even come close. Like, I've never had a 1043, never had a 1044. I've had multiple 1045s. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've had one 1044. I don't know how I got them. $10.58.
Dov'è la tua nave? Se riusciamo a riattivare le comunicazioni, quali sono i codici per portarla qui in automatico?
Se vuoi sapere il resto, fammi uscire da qui.
General M7. Mission 7 was weirdly kind of clean. I forgot, I can immediately just start going around and just picking things up. Oh, that one would help. Be a little careful not to do anything dumb here. Good.
Spero sia così.
Ho un piano per intrappolarlo. Prendi una navetta e raggiungi Riccardo nella torre a sinistra. Vi coordinerò.
Okay, I'll lose a tad bit of time here, but that's fine. Oh, sod off! Stop throwing flares at my face. Okay, hardly losing time at all. Oh. Man, I so wish we could just have a flare. You know how much easier certain bits would be with a flare? Mission 7, Mission 17, Mission 14. Oh. So many bits, which would just be incredible with a flare.
Infatti.
Senti, Ripley, siamo gli unici in grado di salvare Sevastopol dal disastro imminente.
Il disastro
Mission
imminente
6, Mission 5. Mission 5 last day.
ammazzare quel mostro.
Okay. Mission 12. Mission 11. Like, oh my god. Flares are kind of good. Haven't looted. Good. Try to do that with the wait smoke strat. Borderline to get the door by the time waits opens it. Yeah, definitely. Possible, but it is very tight. But especially in Nightmare, it frees up the backtrack in Mission 11, which is so nice. Okay, music is off. Oh, it's time. Okay. Here goes chaos.
Sono nella torre System.
I occhi aperti, sto rilevando molti sistemi danneggiati in quell'area.
Good. Regular pattern.
Quel mostro è qui.
Both beeps are
Sentito?
usual.
La bestia è qui, dovete andarvene.
Ma andare dove?
Al centro commerciale vicino al dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, ok, grazie.
Waits, quella bestia, come facciamo a chiuderla dentro?
La torre è in grado di processare composti di alto valore estratti dal gigante gassoso. I sistemi di prevenzione contro la pirateria sono ancora in funzione. La torre può essere sigillata, condotti, portelli, tutto. Quindi costruirai una gabbia intorno alla bestia e Riccardo la chiuderà dentro. L'entrata è più
Beep
avanti.
here.
Usa il terminale della reception per aprire il portello.
Non fare rumore, non correre, vai al dipartimento dell'ufficiale.
Ok, grazie. Il codice per l'ufficio è 0482, se ti servono gli scorri.
And that's all the running we get. That terminal sucks, by the way. One of the hardest terminals. I'm not going for lockdown strat. Arguably I could. That's a lot of logs, oh yes. We absolutely greed the running where we can. We can't here. This is a super spooky bet for loot. Got to be so careful. If Steve drops, we are in big trouble.
Accesso manutenzione chiuso.
The main reason we're in big trouble is just because we don't have enough fuel. We can't get everything while also managing Steve. We have to just slow play it. And it sucks. It really does. At this point, now we can start running if we wanted. Because if he drops while you're on a terminal, you are dead. It's not a case of, but maybe I can flame him. No, you die. It is an unquestionable death.
Deposito scorte chiuso.
And this is really where lockdown strat does save time. And a good amount. Because we have to walk around quite a lot. Can't push it yet. Unlucky. Oh my god! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. My god, my raid alert message is way too loud. Okay. I do apologize. I am focusing quite hard here. But welcome aboard, everyone. We are playing Alien Isolation without looting on Nightmare. which, in case you didn't know, is really, really hard. And on top of that, we are doing the 100% speedrun, which is ridiculously hard. So, buckle up, welcome aboard, and enjoy some chaos. Because, yeah, Ripley's not happy. Okay, don't drop. Please don't drop. That's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it, Steve. Okay, we're in business. Double check, make sure we're not running into him. Oh. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. Oh my goodness. Mai, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate that. Hope you have a good time at work as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, why I'm doing all of this weird, wacky stuff, please don't be afraid to ask. I am more than happy to answer questions. I will do my best to explain things. But this is a real stressful part of the run. So we have to essentially set up here, and I'm a bit slow. But the alien's just dropped, and we want to lure it over here. Don't check the droid. Yeah. So he goes up. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate that. It'll drop behind, and it will check out where we just hit the wall there. Now that he is having a good old investigate, we're going to head over here, be as sneaky as possible. And wait for this door to open. And now we run, because the alien is scripted to run here and into this room. So we leg it. We are out of here. We need to be very, very, very careful here to not take damage. Because as we can't loot, we can't heal. And that's really, really scary. This 1, 2. We run over here. We give him a quick puff of the flamethrower. And now we back into the corner. Okay, good stuff. Really good. Really, really, really good. Whew. Okay, so we are now out of the frying pan and into the fire. Because this section is just hard as well. We are currently in what is called Mission 10. And Mission 10 is very, very well known for being incredibly hard. It's incredibly hard when you have all of the goodies that the game likes to give you. Noisemakers, flares, pipe bombs, Molotovs, etc. We have none of that. Break the camera. The alien shouldn't drop, because it should have been out of range to hear that. And we'll know that we're okay, because we'll hear a beep in about 5 seconds. That's an early beep, but it proves my point. Oh, that's the right one. Okay, no, I was right. So, for 100%, we need to pick up a lot of collectibles. And so, these include terminal logs, such as the ones we just picked up. There are ID tags, there are Nostromo logs, which are special sorts of logs, and also audio logs. Oh, one more. There's also a series of blueprints that we need. And these are usually for all of the items that you use in a regular playthrough. Good. I used an extra burst there, which is kind of unfortunate, but it should be fine. no one cycle there. Don't drop. Might drop here. Not here. Good. Okay. Where are you? Old buddy, old pal? Good. Followed the plan so far. Hop in here for an ID tag. This bit can get real dicey. Don't drop in front. Where? Is the game in Italian for more difficulty? No, so the reason the game's in Italian is because Italian is faster than English. There's certain parts of the game where we're waiting for dialogue. That got me. Oh my god. I'm very glad I didn't have my camera on because I physically jumped. I knew he was roaming, I just didn't know where. Good luck, thank you. Ah, he didn't hear that. We should be okay. Oh, good stuff. Really, really, really good. Also, I should have died there. He should have just yoinked me. Hence why I saved. This bit is now the final part of the really hard gauntlet of back-to-back-to-back evil sections. Incredibly difficult. Very, very punishing. However, we have a lot of flamethrower fuel still. A good, like, 200. 205, that's more than enough. Keycard, you have to be so careful on that body. We're not allowed to loot anything that isn't absolutely mandatory. That keycard is mandatory. Careful here. That beep indicates something's gone onto our tracker. It's off now, so we're good to run. The only thing that could possibly be entering and exiting our tracker now is the alien. So we just play around the alien. If the alien is off of our tracker, we can run. The second he comes onto our tracker, we start walking.
Wait, ci sono.
Il laboratorio si può separare dalla stazione principale, riattiva la corrente, i sistemi si ricollegheranno.
Non sarà niente rispetto a ciò che offrirò io.
We want to beep here.
Fai la cosa giusta.
Good. Behaving. Hey, welcome in. Sorry, I'm very focused at the moment. Fine. Because realistically, if I'm going to die, it will be just after here.
Fatto! Vedo un picco di tensione. Ora ricollega i sistemi del laboratorio a Sevastopol al terminale nel laboratorio centrale.
Go. Quick. That's not good. Hands. Show me those hands. Go. Quick. Run, 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 run. Open that. Go. Ah! That was such an early drop, but it kind of worked out. Can't wait to play AI2. Same. I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, it's got to be, well, it's going to be at least a couple years before it's released, but goodness me, I'm looking forward to it. We have the fuel, we play this aggressive. Perfect. Best case scenario. Absolute best case scenario. Is he actually there? He is there. Come on, alien. You clearly see that, right? Get out of the vent. Quick, quick, quick. We lure him into the vent. Holy shit, that was quick. I wasn't expecting to go into the door that fast. Oh, good stuff! Really good! You have to wait until he chuffs at the end of the animation. Good to know. Minus 3 minutes. Now that's an improvement. Oh, okay, I can breathe.
Pronto? Pronto? Qualcuno mi sente?
Ripley, sei tu?
Sì, Will. Sono io, figlio di puttana. Mi hai chiuso dentro. Hai spedito il laboratorio nello spazio.
Non avevo scelta, nessuna scelta.
Yeah, at the end, the reason as to why the cutscene started so early is by running at the door and pressing crouch, you can kind of like ever so slightly go into the door's hitbox and trigger the cutscene early.
Sacrificandomi.
No breathing here, no. Don't worry, I have to hold my breath for another 2 hours.
La stazione è salva.
Listen. Okay. Friend? Not friend! What do I do? We didn't take damage! No, we took damage! What an evil rib! I should have just reloaded on the spot. Man, having just humans is so rare. Yeah, that's the worst possible RNG. Exactly, I paused and I was like, wait, there's a chance. Oh, we got shot in the elevator. I played that so well. Oh well. It is a minute and a bit time loss. Unfortunate. Damn! It's okay. We can recover. We have a bit of a buffer. Ah, that's so unlucky.
E ha funzionato, Ripley, ha proprio funzionato. Ci sono riuscito. L'ho espulsa sul gigante gassoso. La stazione...
Didn't know NPCs were RNG. Yeah, this one room is RNG. As you can see, this is the best case RNG. Nothing spawned. You can have one Joe, you can have two Joes, you can have humans and Joes. You can very rarely have just humans. Sometimes you can have just passive humans. But sometimes you can have nothing. Unfortunately, that is plus 80 seconds for us.
Non grazie a Wade.
Very, very unlucky. I should have reloaded on the spot rather than trying to chance it.
Ma è finita ora.
Mi dispiace, per prima ho fatto un casino con l'isolamento.
Very, very unfortunate.
Mi hai fatto uscire alla fine. Ci vediamo al dipartimento.
One for one. 114 fuel is very good. But it also does show why we can't play Lorenz much faster. We just don't have the fuel.
Gli androidi sono strani da quando sono arrivata qui.
Finish this game in VR too, nice. I've never played in VR because, well, I don't have a VR headset, which is rather required to play it in VR. Save here because we're not silly enough to not. As much as I enjoy going fast, I know where I need to safely save.
Wait, sono Ripley. Che sta succedendo?
And given we've lost a lot of time in Mission 11 so far, oof. I think I'd injure myself. Don't you, LA Gemini, as much? Yeah. Yeah, given the consistency of that Gemini now, I'm fairly happy with YOLOing out. Where's the human? Okay. That one I can get past. That one I can get past. And I can lure both of them. That should be really good. No, not a flare. I can't loot it.
Non capisco che sta succedendo. Non stanno solo reagendo alle intrusioni. È come se stessero
Not taking a chance.
tutti e nessuno. Occhi aperti.
I could have made it past him. It would have made things awkward here, and it likely will be awkward here anyway. No, I'm just running around. Not chancing it. I cannot get grabbed. That's really bad. Kind of works in my favor, but not the way I want. This... there could just be a sniper here and I just die. I have no counterplay. Okay.
Ti lascio questo messaggio per quando ti sarai svegliato. So che sei confuso dopo che quella cosa.
Miss Gemini. Gemini was pretty good, actually. The only thing that really went wrong... Actually, the only thing that was even spooky was I got jump scared. Everything went right. Mission 10 in general was perfect, nearly. Mixing 100% with low percent? Absolutely, yes. Wait, I need to loot this later. Are you okay? Well, for anyone who doesn't know, there is currently a bounty on this category. So there is a prize pool. And it's the first prize pool I know of, at least. But there's a deadline of the 1st of February, or the 31st of January. And the person who has the fastest time, first place is £200, second place 75, and third place is 25. That explains a lot, yes. Don't worry, I would not be running this category voluntarily otherwise.
Riccardo, se vado a cercare Samuels, puoi restare qui. Mi servono occhi e orecchie.
Let alone multiple times.
Riccardo, ho bisogno che tu lo faccia. Puoi
For the dollar.
Riccardo!
While I'm not expecting to come first, I am hoping to come top 2 at least.
Guidami. Tornerò a prenderti.
But on top of that, I just really enjoy hundo. And hey, if there's a new hundo category to be run, someone's got to do all the routing. And that someone usually is me. I say usually, that someone is me. This is the backtrack, yes. Obviously you don't need to get the terminal, but doing it this way means that there are 0 androids on this like tram area. And for low percent, goodness me, it's nice, because now we don't have to worry about grabbing the shotgun, shooting them, using more fuel, using bullets, etc. We're just chill. It's so good. Hunter's very underrated, yes, absolutely. It definitely takes a run or two just to actually learn where things are, but it's very rewarding. There's so many like weird fun things you can do in hundo, all of the like crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not like that hard to learn. Obviously, knowing the base game or like the all missions run definitely helps, but it's not that bad to learn. There's so many safe strats as well. They look the third eye, yeah, exactly. Like, the second someone's like, yeah, I'll put forward some money to this, it gives us people a lot more of an incentive to actually go for it. And especially, like, one of the great things BB's done with this is, so BB's the person who's put forward the prize pool. So, everyone can say thank you for BB for this category. But one of the big parts of having a prize pool is having it not be all, like, winner takes all. Because if it was winner takes all, I know that there'll be a bunch of people who may have, like, tried the category, who would just say, like, oh no, James is just going to play it, and I'm not going to come first. Because I am simply known for 100% at this point. Like, yes, I've done every category, basically, but people see me as the 100% person. I do 100%, and that's it. And so, the fact that there's, like, prizes for second, prizes for third, means that there's such an incentive for people who wouldn't necessarily try hundo to say, like, yeah, go on, man. Might come second, might come third, might come first, even. And I think that's awesome. And actually, I am thinking about putting a bit more money forward, just to, like, anyone who does a run. Like, obviously it can't be that much because I'm unfortunately not loaded with money at the moment. But I think it's one of those really cool things, just to, like, provide an incentive to people just to, like, try the category out. Even if it's just, like, £10 for everyone who actually gets a run on the board. I know it's not much, but hey, it's a little, like, incentive to say, give it a go. It's nice that it's community funded, yes. Because, I mean, gosh, I've never, like, expected money whenever speedrunning, doing anything like this. With one exception. And that one exception was locker hundo non-scappy nightmare. That I did charge money for because, God, I'm not doing that for free. Like, if there's a really dumb category that people want me to do, There's a chance that I'll just, like, do it. But if it's a really painful one, yeah, I'm not just going to torture myself for free. But, like, 99% of the time, I'll just do, like, dumb categories and enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, what I often do, especially when speedrunning, is it's a case of, like, I just get to play a game I really enjoy and chat to people. And there are people who enjoy watching it, and yeah, there'll be some funny things. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I just get to hang out and chill with people. And that's really cool. I need to watch the locker ones. I'm fairly sure I've got a locker percent uploaded on the YouTube channel where I kind of just dump my runs. But yeah, there's certain categories. Another one is like crouch percent, where you beat the game while only crouching. That's one I'm not doing voluntarily. There are certain things that are just like, no, I'm good, I'm good. Like, I would estimate crouch percent would take like 6 hours as well. And god, it would be slow. It would be very interesting at parts. Because Joes are a problem with crouch percent. Like, you can't just walk away from Joes like you can in non-scappy. Crouch percent actually has some very interesting considerations. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm good. Yeah, I've done some dumb categories. Some of my favorites are locker percent, which is where you have to get in every locker in the game. There are 232, in case you're curious. Lore percent is another one that I really quite thoroughly enjoyed. And lore percent is just where you just play through the game, but you read all the lore. You're not going to grab me. You are going to grab me. Oh, don't get stuck. Ooh, do not punch. Do not punch me. I cannot afford to take damage. Lore percent was actually really enjoyable. I did get paid for that one as well. But it was also very, very enjoyable. Non-scappy, good question. So, non-scappy is Italian for don't walk. Or, sorry, for no running. And the kind of thing around non-scappy, instead of just walk percent, is because the working Joes will tell you non-scappy, as in don't run. And because the working Joes say it and we play in Italian, that's what we named the category. Did lore percent and Hunter? Yeah, it was. Lore percent, honestly, I really, really enjoyed. I don't think I can make that. I'm gonna slow play it. Okay, I would have made it. I didn't want to take damage. That's me being slightly cowardly. But you know what? You kind of have to play it safe. What other really dumb categories have I done? I mean, obviously cello percent is by far the dumbest. Didn't you do one with no game sound? I did, yes. Yes, I played the game without sound. I've played the game without a motion tracker, which is also ridiculously difficult. I played the game on 0 brightness, which is very, very scary and very fun. I've had my troll streams, which are so much fun. They are easily like my favorite thing to do in this game. But obviously you can't overdo them because then it loses the magic. I will save her. This is a very cowardly save, but I really don't want to lose health here. and I'm very confident in my own strat. However, there's always the chance that things go wrong. And I'd much rather lose 30 seconds than lose the entire run. Good. I saw one of the subtitles say you shouldn't be here, and I panicked. I was like, oh god, has one of them seen me? But there absolutely wasn't a damaged sound.
Samuels, è troppo pericoloso.
Sì, davvero troppo. Dimmi in bocca al lupo.
Samuels,
Oh. What other really dumb fun runs have I done or could I do? Is this Spanish? No, it's Italian. The reason it is in Italian is actually very apparent here, because there's dialogue here that we have to listen to, and it just so happens that it's faster in both Italian and French than English. Hey Devil, how you doing?
La creatura non è più a bordo, la stazione è al sicuro. Richiedo che le operazioni di contenimento dei rischi vengano sospese.
Yeah, I need some more ideas for like dumb categories to do, because they are very fun. Just like when you've had like a sequence or a series of runs that just haven't gone in your favor, and you're like, oh god, I need to do something dumb, just clear my mind. So if you have any silly but funny ideas for categories, let me know. Getting all map updates, yeah, that's actually... Huh. I don't know where they all are, truth be told. Low percent, 100% locker percent. Oh god. I think that might be what we call a BB special.
Non riesco ad accedere ai diagrammi. Apollo sta rendendo le cose difficili.
Dimmi che devo trovare.
Altri due replay. Cerca un pannello aperto sul pavimento. Dovrebbe esserci un androide disattivato vicino.
Trovato, Samuels.
E ora?
I don't even want that. We've only used one shotgun shell, which is kind of good. We can probably be a bit more aggressive on the old shotgun. I suppose the main thing is there's just not that many places we want to use the shotgun.
Stai morendo.
Parli come se io avessi mai
Do the Macarena every time Steve upbends.
Ringrazio.
Samuels.
La navetta di Apollo è aperta.
I don't think I'll be doing the Macarena, unfortunately.
L'hai fatto per me.
Volevo che Amanda Ripley scoprisse la verità.
Like to see me play Invisible Aliens. Oh god. That feels kind of evil. You're so silly, I go silly. That is true.
Riccardo, se sei lì, rispondimi.
Sono qui, scusa.
Samuels è morto.
Cazzo.
Ha aperto la navetta di Apollo per me. Vado subito lì per
Invisible
disattivare
Aliens is
l'isolamento ad Apollo.
actually kind of a fun one. I would quite like to try out some more of the mods at some point. The smallest of backtracks.
Sono qui, scusa.
Samuels è morto.
Cazzo.
Oh, hey buddy.
Ha aperto la navetta di Apollo per me. Vado subito lì, farò disattivare l'isolamento ad Apollo.
I have a plan. I've never tried this before. But honestly,
Sono qui, scusa.
Samuels
this
è
might be
morto.
kind of genius.
Ha aperto la navetta di Apollo per me. Vado subito lì, farò disattivare l'isolamento ad Apollo.
You're not grabbing me. Ah, that's not good. No. Okay. It worked out. I just couldn't get past that guy.
Spending, dalla sala preparazione androidi. Abbiamo un problema. Ci sono stati scontri con I sintetici alla stazione. Ho
And
appena
it's
ricevuto
very okay that we just burned through resources there. Still no loot. Excellent. Nothing there. No flares. We still actually have a good amount of loot. There's a mod for invisible aliens? Yeah, there is.
Cercherò di mandare un androide Z a consultare Apollo.
Could work out some rest for loot bugs, including dead bods, because some disappear. That's true, yeah. I don't think I'd want to run it, though. Yeah, the only mod I've ever done is Super Evolver. And Super Evolver is very, very fun. With troll commands, it's a bit much, but it is also very enjoyable. Okay, losing time. Fine. Makes sense. Wait, why are we losing time?
Ho sentito.
Why are we losing so much time? I guess the forced reloads that I had to take weren't great. Extra saves aren't great either, which fine, I guess. I wouldn't expect it to be this much time lost though. Hey, it's Raids, how you doing? Gosh, that's a lot more time lost than I thought. What did I do? Hey, Flamingo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What on earth? I must have done something pretty bad. Still waiting for news from your internet provider? Oh man, that sucks. Oh, I had to wait for ages for the gusts of air, didn't I? Careful. No, ID tag, not the flare. Part of Maiden's Raid, how's the game? Yeah, it's going fairly well so far. We are playing the Spookums, playing Alien Isolation, but we're not allowed to loot or heal. And we have to beat the game on Nightmare and get all the collectibles. It's a lot. It's very, very, very difficult, but I'm enjoying it. No, yeah, so Nightmare without being able to loot is just madness. It's an awful lot. But it is good fun. Well, sometimes. When the game works in your favor. Oh, where are you? Yeah, fortunately, I know this game reasonably well. I've played it a bit, you could say. A bit too much.
So che mi lamento sempre di quei vecchi bastardi pelati, ma ora hanno dimostrato davvero di avere I circuiti messi male. Domattina ho una riunione col tuo capo, Spetting.
Okay, we're once again hoping for some decent RNG here.
Saprai che sono da parte mia.
How many hours do you have? Like 1,500. It's quite a few. Wait! Oh, I missed something! Crap! Okay. Wait. Does that even work? Yeah, the door's open. I missed this. That's unfortunate. Damn it! I can't believe I missed that. Oh well. I remembered at least. That is like plus 30 seconds.
Sarà davvero dura.
I noticed the time and thought, yeah, that's not right. I know my timings for this. I'm not suddenly saving like 10 seconds.
Ottimo. Tieni le dita incrociate per me, eh?
Ci saranno un sacco di androidi Z laggiù, Ripley. È pericoloso.
Samuels si è sacrificato per farmi arrivare qui. Devo provarci.
A bit annoying, but oh well.
Già.
Stuff happens. I'd much rather have it valid than perfect.
Riccardo, l'entrata principale è bloccata.
So how far did you get with this category as well? Because I saw you doing a couple runs with it.
Riccardo.
What's your time up to?
Se mi senti, trova un altro modo per comunicare. Qualcosa non va con il mio auricolare.
Jays are annoying? Yeah. Ah, that's a problem. This is unfortunate. To the point of... Yeah, we're kind of just screwed here, honestly. There's no getting out of this one. There's no getting out of that one. I could have just reloaded a bunch earlier there. Oh god. Okay, we're losing so much time here. That's fine. That's very annoying. How can we get away with this? Yeah, having no tools there is rough. No JD spawn.
Se li accendo, uno di questi dovrebbe farmi accendere il sistema di sicurezza.
Oh my god, we're losing a lot of time. We're losing like 2+ minutes. This is bad. Man, this category's frustrating. Unlucky. How well I got with the tracker? Yes. It's one thing that you really begin to appreciate is, yeah, just how much information the tracker gives you. Because it's a lot. This is really bad time-wise. Oh, gosh. Oh well. Well, there goes our entire lead. I didn't think Mission 13 was a problem. Only you and me running this. There are definitely going to be some other people who do pick it up. But currently, yeah. I mean, I think my goal is sub 330. Should be very doable. But it's not going to be an easy goal. Man, I had the 10 of a lifetime, and then things just haven't gone well. Damn, over the last 2 missions, losing 1.5 minutes. Not what we want to see.
Sei collegato, Riccardo?
Sono qui, Ripley. Novità?
Apollo sta seguendo i protocolli della Wayland Yutani.
Cosa?
La Sixon ha venduto tutto.
I know I do still have time save, but sub 3:30 is not possible anymore.
Mi dispiace, Riccardo, ma sono un pesce piccolo. Io, Samuel, Steve, lo siamo tutti. Se scoprissimo qualcosa, Apollo non sarebbe così disposto a farci
Or at least not realistically. Been a bit distracted running Outlast now too? Ah, nice. I mean, yeah, what time did you get to on this? Because depending on, like, if you're, like, really dedicated to, like, going for first, or, like, if you're happy to say, like, yeah, I just want, like, a chill top 2 time or whatever. There's probably quite a lot of leeways just to do, like, a couple runs and it's like, yeah, that's good enough. 3:45, honestly, still really solid.
Il nostro turno finirà fra poco. Farò rapporto a Waits e agli ufficiali.
I would say that no matter who runs it, that's a pretty guaranteed, like, top 3. Unless, like, it gains some serious competition, that's a very, very solid time. Can easily beat it, just don't have to die in 10. Yeah, pretty much. 10, 14, 16 is really the only problem missions. 17 as well if you get unlucky. 14 specifically for this section, which is kind of awful. Walking in Steve drops in Lorenz, that is a sprint bursting issue. Or you're just taking too long. Because Steve should never drop in Lorenz until the server farm. If he drops server farm, yeah, that will happen. Yeah, in Nightmare, sprint bursting is real tight. Steve will love to drop. Ah, he's in the bad position. Where is he? Oh, he walked up there. Perfect. No. I have to bait him out here. This is really unfortunate. Couldn't go in there. Because he can grab you as you're going down the vent and actually end up in the vent with you. And that's really bad. So it's much better to just play it safe, run it around. A Joe in the vent? Yes. He'll just stand up in the actual like vent hole. He won't crouch or like crawl in the vent with you. But it becomes a very big problem. I'm getting that ID tag early. That ID tag is a menace. Good, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Usual low percent strat is just smack that. He'll come over. The only time you can't do that immediately is when he's looking directly down at you, which is what he was doing initially. Then I went behind to try and get into a best position. He just walked off and I was like, yeah, okay, that works. This is where I lost a bunch of time, I'm pretty sure. So as long as I don't just throw entirely here, we should have a good like 2-minute time save.
Ho fatto una parte dell'addestramento in uno di quelli, una vita fa.
Hey Mambo, how you doing? Grab that.
Mi dava le spalle. Camminava lungo il corridoio come fosse la
That.
cosa più naturale del mondo. Mi sono nascosto e quando ho alzato lo sguardo non c'era più.
I will save her.
Entrato nel pavimento o nel soffitto. Sevastopol è un labirinto.
It's like cutting 120 seconds off. It's a lot of time. We like it. Hide in the corner. We wait for that Joe to get a roundabout by the box. Oh, okay. That's good enough. I did that too early. Wait, he just didn't look. Okay, it wasn't too early apparently, because he is silly. Ah, this is cursed. Please be 2 right side, please be 2 right side. Sure. First frame. Why do you give me cursed patterns? It's literally not survivable without taking damage. Why do you do it? Every time I see other people run low percent. Oh yeah, the Joes are mysteriously at the back. They're not here, they're not gonna punch you. Not the 2-minute time save now, exactly. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I got a good pattern for once? Huh? What is this Joe doing? We have 1 right side at least. It's another cursed path. Great. My favorite. And it's not survivable. I'm taking damage. Screw you. I should have just done it the first time. It's not survivable. Or not damageless there. You can't. Genuinely cannot. Ah, it's so frustrating. So looking down doesn't avoid the backhand, it avoids the knockback from the backhand. You'll still take the damage. Yeah, the damage happens regardless, unfortunately. Ah, man, I'm kind of bummed out about that. This run was going great from like 1 to 10. Even 11 was fine, but it's just kind of kicking me while I'm down now. Low percent, no, just low percent. Yeah, it's one of those weird things that you just kind of, you know by actually trying it. So it's not something I'd expect people to know. I am basically forced to take this a bit faster. From the run last time, I know that we do have a bit more time. Okay, fine, sure. I guess I'm not doing that. I don't think the alien dropped there. So we might just die. And if we do, so be it. It didn't crouch. have to hug here. We're fine. Oh. Man. It's fun to watch, I'm glad. No boost? Madman. Going for a boost in low percent. We need the fuel too much to, to really risk it. You're on the right side. Okay, that's bad. That's no longer bad. He didn't drop. Fine, problem. Yep, there you go. Yeah, okay, weird. Weird nest, but worked out kind of nicely. Depends how much we use in Gemini. Yeah, for mission 10, fuel is generally pretty okay. As long as you don't burn too much in Lorenz, Gemini and KG should be consistent. Or reasonably so, if you follow Nightmare low percent patterns. 14, you want to use less than 100. If you use more than 114, 17 can get dicey. Lure him all the way back here. Play it nice and safe. Really, really, really nice and safe. You want to give yourself leeway in case you happen to get a green minigame here. And here, we're letting him come all the way. Play it nice and slow. You could run all the way around as well, but I'm happy to use a bullet here. Green minigame, but we have plenty of time. And we're very okay using bullets here. This could be a dangerous green. As long as it's not the slow yellow. Good enough. Hey Mary, how you doing? Okay, not too bad. Thank you for the follow. Okay, well, provided we make it out in one piece, this is a hell of a lot of time save. Possible? Let's have a look. Very possible. In fact, fast exit for once. I'll take that. Good time save. Okay, that has improved morale a whole lot. You show that, Android. Oh dear. Okay, we are low on bullets. I am fully aware of that now. We probably have one, which is not really ideal. One or two, and I'm not sure which. Because I was fairly liberal with the amount of bullets I used. Arguably, I should have used the flamethrower there, but didn't think of it in the time, or in the moment. Oh, okay. about a 3-minute time save. Jump scare warning. Okay, loot check. 122. 463 is exceptionally good. No loot, good. No flashlight batteries. VT V3. Upgraded. 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 And I'll check the other two in a sec, even though they should both be basic.
Aspetta, Ripley, sta succedendo qualcosa di strano.
Tu credi?
Devi andare al centro medico. Ora! Lo svuotamento del reattore sta ripristinando i
Small backtrack time, indeed.
luci, navette, forse anche comunicazioni. Credo sia la nostra grande occasione. Vai, subito! Non abbiamo molto tempo. Io scendo nell'area comunicazioni.
Oh, okay. I should have my heart rate monitor on. Because I am definitely stressed. I love backtracks. Oh, I think they're fantastic. I think it's probably a popular opinion as well. Backtracks are always where the fun stuff happens. You'll get the spicy things happening. It's where, like, you'll find individualist... Oh my god. I can't fucking speak. Individualistic traits come out. So you'll find, like, my playstyle. I will use the tracker load. I'll make sure to be very, very, like, explosive happy if I have them on backtracks. For this category, I'll be much more, like, conservative. I'll try not to actually, like, tussle with the alien too much. It's very, like, stylistic, and I like it.
Riccardo, sono al centro medico. Sei arrivato all'area comunicazioni.
Ci sono, ma è tardi.
That's not the usual pattern. Fun times.
Le comunicazioni esterne.
Dannazione. E perché mi hai mandato qui?
Piano B, Ripley. Prima di andarmene, il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sevastopol. Credo sia la Noisemaker.
What pattern is this? Why can't you give me regular patterns? Okay, I'll take it.
Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino. Vai alla zona delle ambulanze. Gli shuttle sono per le distanze corte, ma andranno bene.
Ok.
Don't give me a beep. There's a strat where you smack the wall. Not worth it. So the reason it's not worth it is because you're aggroing Steve there. Instead, you can kind of just sprint burst for a couple seconds and then you're just chill. It means you can safely run to this, like, about 75-ish% of the time. Okay, I take it back. This pattern's actually kind of insane. I like that pattern quite a lot. Game, no. I like that pattern. That's a very, very good pattern, actually. I'll be remembering that one. Here we just run and pray. He shouldn't ever drop in time. It's like KG, yeah. KG is slightly different, because he's got two, like, main patterns. One where he charges up, and then charges back, and then goes off the side and then back up. Always leave this a couple seconds. It's not worth making Steve drop there. Because you can actually get away with a lot more by just sprint bursting for like a second at the beginning. Ah, that's not happening. Okay, fine. Well, screw me, I guess. You hear that hiss? He's now aggro. Oh. Holy shit. Get out of here. Whew. I thought I was dead. Well, good thing it's a backtrack and we don't have to worry about fuel. Oh my god! Didn't even know he can drop there. He can drop like the other side of that walkway. But he dropped fast. Jeez. Perfect. Exactly where we want him. Okay. Listen. Where's the beep? There's the beep. That's all we need. We're out of there. Give me my fuel back. Don't beep.
Vedo un lancio sul mio terminale. Marlo ha già preso uno degli shuttle.
Salingard, mi chiamo Julia Jones e sto scrivendo un pezzo sullo smantellamento di Sevastopol.
It's a creepy ice cream truck. I hate ice cream trucks. I don't know why, but there's one that goes around my neighborhood that's really loud, and it always plays its little annoying jingle at like 10 PM, and it's like, oh, go away. I really hate it.
Vedo un lancio sul mio terminale. Marlo ha già preso uno degli shuttle.
Would you rather have a free candy vehicle? No, not really. Ice cream van in November? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I remembered. I don't like this, because I can't run here. Okay. Processed cold cow juice. Oh dear. I heard it at 3 AM? Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Where's Steve? I'm not trusting that. Why is it so funny? It is. Okay. Thank you for the quack. Don't. Where? You're getting the fuel. I have fuel. I've just saved. This is technically a backtrack. If I tell you to go up, Steve, you are going up. I have time save here by not dying. And I fully intend to not die. Where are you, sausage? Oh god, you go right overhead. Okay, fine. I've committed now. I was wondering why you went so ham on fuel. Yeah, this is a backtrack. And thank god it's a backtrack. Turns out I've been watching on mute. Oh no. How are you doing, Solo? There we go. Okay. Give me my fuel back. Don't drop. That's an order. Don't do it. Greed. Full greed. All greed. All greed.
E tu?
Greed successful. Whew. Okay. Hey Timbu, and hey Picatum, how you both doing? Awake again? Nice, how'd your nap cell? Was it December 31st or January? It is January 31st is the deadline. Slept like a baby? Ah, nice. Content to let the NMG goats battle it out. None of the NMG goats are currently running this. Because by my count there are 2, arguably 3 NMG goats. I am not in it. I am not in that top 3. You gotta do it, please. We're begging. Glitch goat. Honestly, kinda, yeah. I think Zeb has probably taken that title from me now. That being said, I have done a lot for CCFPS. Oh, good old Grandpa hack. We enjoy those. Now, I need to make sure I don't die here, because, well, nobody may have told you, dying really sucks here. It really, really sucks here. So, don't die. We've all done it. We've all died here.
I portelli dovrebbero aprirsi e speriamo torni la luce. Ancora nessuna traccia di Marlo.
It happens to the best of us at some point. Ever coming back to all mission CCFPS? Probably not, no. Might do some CCFPS Hundo at some point. But likely not all missions. That being said, I mean, I probably... maybe I'll pick it up again at some point. I know I'm never touching Nightmare again though. And that's just because my ESA run was too cool. And I just can't overwrite it. It's going to be there forever. It's pretty optimized now, yeah. I'm much more of a fan of categories which are like still really unoptimized. Like this category is not optimized. I mean, granted, it's becoming more optimized as I actually do some more runs on it. But people can still come out with some pretty cool stuff. And there's still tons of time to save. Like, I lost 3 minutes earlier in this run, and it's like, yeah, sure, just keep the run going. It's alive. And that's what I love. I love the chance of like, yeah, I can just claw it back. Whereas when it's like super optimized runs, your run dies if you lose like 15 seconds. So I guess it's alien themed somehow. Nice. Right, I'm gonna double check I don't have dialogue glitch, and then I'm getting a snack because I'm hungry. Holy crap. Come on, don't give me dialogue glitch.
Così il reattore diventerà una bomba atomica. Distruggerai la nave e la stazione.
Annienterà ogni traccia di quella creatura. Ripley è l'unico modo. Non posso lasciarla viva. E non la consegnerò alla compagnia, per poi ricominciare tutto da capo.
Ascoltatemi, perché fate così?
Fermo, Marlo!
Marlo, per favore.
Sai quello che ha fatto tua madre? Aveva capito. Se fosse stata qui mi avrebbe aiutato. E secondo te avrebbe permesso alla compagnia di rintracciare quella bestia? Nessuno deve sapere.
Ci sono delle persone ancora vive sulla stazione! Marlo!
Foster non è viva! Era mia moglie, la amavo e l'ho uccisa!
Oddio, troppo tardi. È già iniziato, è già iniziato!
Okay, I'm back.
Non devo fermare il sovraccarico, devi
Still so happy there are a handful of people running under NMG now. Oh man, I'm so glad Hundo NMG is a thing. It really has just become like my baby of a category now, and I adore it. And likewise, I'm very happy that people enjoy Hundo. I could sleep more, but my sense is saying no. Come on.
Sovraccarico del reattore di fusione annullato.
Me when I play CCFPS alone. Yeah, it definitely is like part of why NMG sticks around so much. It's because people, they're just people who enjoy playing it. Sometimes it's for the competition, sometimes it's just because, I mean, like, me and Hundo, for example. I play Hundo just because I enjoy it. And obviously I want people to come and play with me, because it's always fun. But I find that, for me, it has to be like, I have to want to do a category. But if I want to do a category, it's me against myself. Like, at the end of the day, I set my goals. And those goals are my goals. I don't really care what position I am in the leaderboard. But if I can just like do it for myself, that's what I want to do. Playing alongside others is the most fun. Yeah, that's fair enough. Especially if you like that competitive side. Yeah, I completely understand. The competitive side of it is rarely too much of an influence for me. I feel like I want to pass the Psycho, buckle up and make a return to it. I think I kind of started just like after Psycho had stopped. So I never really saw Psycho doing much Alien. Okay, decent time save. And now for the hard one. Let's see how badly this goes. We're not full on health, so he's the one that got you streaming in the first place by watching his runs back in the day, yeah. When I first picked up the game, even though his guides before NMG Nightmare, I did watch them through. Guess I'll leave while lurking and then write for a bit before you start your Hundo run. Ooh, you're doing Hundo! Let's go.
Che cosa voglio?
La Torres. Hanno sentito la trasmissione, vogliono contattarla e credo progettino di prenderla con la forza.
Li possono fare?
No, le comunicazioni sono ancora chiuse.
No! Okay, potentially lovable. That punch sucks. Fine, we're like 15%. Miss. Okay, we're at about 15%, but that's livable. That's absolutely livable. Maybe we're at 10. Either way, I run this. The exit's going to be awful, but I run it. Speedrunning Alien gets you friends? Yeah. Yeah, genuinely. Like, the number of people I've met through running Alien is actually just wild. I mean, I've gone to a different country twice just because I play this game. That's mad. That's actually mad. Between the 2 ESA runs I've done as well, I think the total's at like 5k for charity as well. It's crazy. Wish I could stay and see the end, but have to get ready for work. No worries. Hopefully work's not too stressful for you, Senna. And yeah, hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. This is a very unnecessary save, but oh, start off. Let me save. I want to save here. Friday. Yeah, at least it is Friday. Oh. Come on. Second shot's the charm. I'll take it. Okay, losing both shots there, pretty bad. Can't lie. It's also very, very slow. However, we're alive. For now. Oh, my bad. Hello? Hello? Minigame? Jeez. Not what we want to see. Have to repress your memory about Hundo before you do low percent. That is true. Oh, right. Okay, this definitely isn't the best mission 16. But if we can do it deathless, then more than makes up for it.
Grazie a Dio. Riccardo, l'ho trovata.
Ora devi allineare manualmente le parabole con le posizioni della Torres.
Fatto. Esco fuori.
I remember the first time seeing you do the run with frame manipulation and other insane tricks. Might be the coolest stuff for people to see that aren't familiar with the game. Yes, agreed. CCFPS is just such a wild category. And compared to NMG, like NMG has some real flashy stuff. But most of it is stuff that you only really appreciate if you kind of know the game a bit more. Like if you know the ins and outs a bit more, you actually understand why is this happening? Why do we do this? Why is this cool? Whereas CCFPS, you see yourself fly like 10,000 meters into the air, and you're just like, yo, that's cool. Weirdly enough, I actually have the perfect example of that And it's in mission 16 in the backtrack of my 307 Hundo run. And the exact moment is in the Lorenz backtrack. For people who understand NMG, it's glorious, but it's so subtle. For people who don't, it's like, well, yeah, what's going on? It's just you're running it up. But I shouldn't be running. But the fact I am running is like, oh, it's the good. The good stuff. We enjoy it. As much as there are other contributing factors, that solution to Lorenz is what I credit with actually getting me a 307. And it is genius. Because I happened to find a specific section and pattern manipulation at the very beginning of the Lorenz backtrack, which meant you can run and get a terminal and an ID tag that you normally weren't able to get. Which then in turn freed up the actual Lorenz in Mission 10, so that I didn't have to do risky strats there. And it just made the whole run click. Because for genuinely like years, ever since I got a 309 and was trying to figure out how to get a 308, I realized that Lorenz was the bad part of the run. If you solved Lorenz, you had a 308 easily. And boy did it feel good when I solved it. I think the best part about like labbing out Hundo and figuring out all the strats is that moment of like, this works. This is good. I can do this. Because in so many other categories, you just kind of copy what other people do. And yeah, that's kind of what happens. The community finds the best strategies, how things work. But in Hundo, when we're finding things out for ourselves, that feeling of like, I've found this, it never gets old. Hey Benslam, how you doing? Finding FPS only strats are the best? Yeah. Yeah, it was the same for me when I was doing like CC FPS. When I first like really broke apart CC FPS. Because ever since I started playing, CC FPS was kind of just a dead category because people assumed that it was just optimized. And then I came in and was just like, have you tried this? And it was like, oh my god. We have this optimized run, and you've just taken 8 minutes off the time, and it's like, oh. found a few shots to CCFPS, yeah. It's just so satisfying.
Non possiamo attraccare, Ripley. La stazione si sta liberando dagli ormeggi gravitazionali. C'è una piattaforma di traino sotto il terminal, ma
Like M4, yeah.
nella torre se non è studiato per questo.
By far the biggest one I found, by far the biggest, is Mission 4, for example, or Mission 17. Being able to go through the double doors, to just clip in through those. Never done before. No one ever thought of doing it. And then I came along and was like, yeah, Mission 17, one of the most daunting parts, here's a consistent setup. Fast Mission 17, bam, consistent. I'm just like, oh my god. Dialogue break Mission 15, insanely cool. Wrong Warp Mission 12 as well. Insanely cool. Now, old Stevie boy, are you, good friend, going to behave? Or are you going to cause me trouble? Because we have a potential. The potential to save some time. But I need the exit to go well. Hey, Sasha, how you doing? Oh boy. Here goes the fun time.
Riccardo, mi ricevi? Riccardo, rispondi.
$400 pure, 2 shotgun shots. No revolver ammo. Shit, I didn't want to do that. Please go to the human. Please, 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 please. Steve? You have to go for the human.
Emergenza. Raggiungere il punto di evacuazione stabilito e aspettare istruzioni.
I have to chill here. Drop. Show me those hands. Show me. Good. Just knife it right between the eyes, oh my god. Given our health, I'm going to play this a bit conservative. Silent running? Don't worry, I didn't silent run there, I was just running diagonally.
Riccardo.
I just started running diagonally weirdly early. I don't know why, I just did. Okay, here goes. We have very little health. Fine. Listen. we're saving time. Even with all of the shenanigans that happened, it's far from a perfect Mission 16. But it's good. Nope. I'm not having you do a very quick, like, sidestep. Better. Diagonal running works for Doom Guy and Doom. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't quite Doom. Sounds still like a normal person while I shoot you. Very true. No, we can't push that. It's go time. Are you dropping? No, good. I was about to bail if you drop. Go to Lorenz and do this after. Come on. Fine. If you didn't play ball. Oh, you did play ball. Sure. Oh, that's not good. We should be okay. We'd be dead if we weren't. Fine. That drop doesn't matter. Because when we reload this area, it will reload in free roam, so Steve won't be aggroed. Oh, thank you for the follow. Very careful there. Very, very, very careful. Last thing you want to do is just accidentally loot something. This section, truthfully, I don't have a plan. Usually my plan is copious numbers, or copious amounts of explosives. We'll try it. Okay, can't push up. Wrong terminal, but I got the right ones. Okay. Don't drop. Okay, much better. No drop.
Qui Lambert, navigatrice sull'USCSS Nostromo. I segnali di navigazione e le coordinate della Terra.
Ooh. Okay. That should have been a Joe beep. God knows what that is. No alarm that. Yeah, well remembered. Very well remembered. I forgot about that. There was that weird alarm. Lorenz is just a... It's an adventure. You'll find all sorts of weird stuff in it. Have the alarm every time? Weird. Where are you? You're that side? Sure. Not meant to happen, but I can work with it.
Rapporto iniziale dell'ufficiale scientifico. Sono stato collocato a bordo del Nostromo. Tutti i documenti rilevanti sono stati firmati e posso accedere all'unità centrale della nave, Mader 6000. Il capitano Dallas e l'ufficiale esecutivo sembrano disturbati dalla mia presenza, ma dovevo aspettarmi. Resta solo da sperare in un viaggio produttivo. Ash, fine trasmissione.
Technically a no time loss save. The only time you lose is the time actually in the pause screen. Far from mandatory, but it's kind of a nice one to take. Nah, I'm not pushing that, not a nightmare. I'll push what I know, which is now. Or don't beat me to it. I can't make that. Hands. Unlucky. Unfortunately, I would have died had I gone for it. Funny despawn on the way back here? What sort of despawn? Like a Steve despawn? After the... oh, wait, what? Okay, after the elevator is wild. Yeah, Steve despawn after the elevator I've never seen. Not here, at least. Good stuff. Okay. All going to plan so far. Oh. Aww. Who's coming back? No.
Stazione al servizio del centro medico San Cristobal e della Simpson Synthetics.
No. He's rushing over here. I can't run. That's so unlucky. No. Unlucky. Very unfortunate pattern.
Messaggio per tutti i membri della squadra di sicurezza della Simpson. C'è stata una colluttazione nel terminal.
Wow, that's such a mean pattern. And we don't really have the fuel to contest him here. Now he's out of range, but it doesn't matter, because the translating regardless. Trollface literally is just like on top of me the entire time. you. Then you. Tanaka first? Yeah, yeah. I've remembered from last time. My god, my brain is like, oh, flare. Oh, neuron activated. But I can't pick it up. As long as I don't die here, we're all good. No time wasted fending Steve off. Exactly, yeah. Walk about here. I already got that. Maybe I should just drop him here. This is a lot more walking than I like. It's funny when he just disappears. It is. Be very careful here. Watch out for loot. Do not loot. You can get some nasty loot spawns there. Blessing cap looks tempting. Oh my god, I wish. Oh, you. No point running here. Let's do a check. Medkit we still need to do. Pipe advanced. Pipe advanced again. Molly advanced, good. EMP upgraded, good. We can't check the rest now because otherwise we'll get tracker locked. Flashbang advanced. Smoke advanced. Noise advanced, good. Okay, we have everything except EMP and Medkit. Medkit we're getting now. We have one shotgun shot and the flamethrower, perfect. Where's Steve? Oh, yuck. Don't like this. Ooh, this is a mean pattern. Okay. Not seen this one before. 0482. No loot on the table. Be careful, there can be loot on top of the blueprint. Which takes priority over the blueprint as well, because screw you.
Ancora non capisco come sia possibile. So che la Simpson sta cercando di recuperare il più possibile da questo posto, ma ormai è feccia. I punti di derivazione sono arrugginiti.
Hey, Toja, how you doing?
I principali sono stati ignorati per anni. È un casino. È stato praticamente...
Out of all of the places to encounter a random spawn, that's probably the best one. Hope all's well with the health. It's under control, at least. Yeah, V still got fairly frequent doctor's appointments, but I'm here and in one piece, which is good. so glad I played this conservative.
Sparassero come ho fatto con chiunque gli metta i bastoni tra le ruote. Invece mi hanno chiuso il portello in faccia. Sento dei movimenti dal piano di sotto. Non ho molto tempo.
I wasn't ready for Steve to be just roaming above my head.
E gran parte delle armi. E ho sentito anche voci di bambini. Credevo dove fossero finiti, infatti. Magari riescono a tenere i mostri alla larga da loro.
We can slow play it very comfortably here. We've pressed the button, that's all that matters. And the most important thing about doing the backtrack here is we can save. We have the backtrack locked in, no more backtrack, no like returning. Can he just be there instantly? Yes. So he spawned literally like above me. He will be on the ground as well, or he can be on the ground if when you left he was on the ground. Yeah, so in missions, Steve, like, aggro, and if he's dropped, is all preserved. However, when you bounce between backtrack areas, or free roam areas as they're properly called, the aggro just resets. Which is why I dropped him in the mission, like, 4/16 area, in the backtrack, and then was like, yeah, it doesn't matter if I do it again. I might just slow play this. Kind of uncomfortable with that position.
Torres chiama Ripley. Ci posizioniamo per la sequenza automatica di aggancio del cordone. Non ci saranno comunicazioni finché non ci saremo collocati all'altezza.
Oh my god.
Aspettiamo che tu estenda i ganci.
Very unfortunate. I was thoroughly baited.
Sono stati effettuati controlli di salute per i person sull'intero.
Ah, that's really annoying.
Dopo l'insistenza da parte dei tecnici.
How much fuel? 300, fine. I can accept that. Must have triggered him. So I didn't trigger him, but he just happened to be directly above me. The second I started running there, he was just above me. It was unfortunate. The tracker didn't show him there at all. Probably when you killed the hugger. Yeah, true, it could have been. Oh, no. Last shot. Come on. Sure, 4 bursts isn't enough. Sure, my bad. I can't give him more. Because we just run out. Oh, not the trick him just then. Yeah, I get it. Get it. Come on. Alien isolation runner called Sloth? I do indeed. Okay. Not sure how many bursts that was, but it didn't feel good. Really? We had one reload and it's loud firebug? Fine. Hey Zeke, how you doing?
Emergenza. Raggiungere il punto di evacuazione stabilito e attendere il guardiano androide di emergenza.
Yeah, Sloth stops by occasionally. Granted, he tends to be up very, very late. Good drop, yeah. Hopefully. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly the pattern we want. As long as I don't get some cursed thing here. Fine. good. For some reason, running directly to the save point and then just standing there, or saving, just makes him upvent there. Don't know why, but I found it. I will, however, save here. Oh my god, that scared me. I wasn't ready for a floor panel to just jump out at me. I might die here. No. I held left. Sorry, right a bit. No, it was left a bit too much there. How much fuel am I on? That's not good. $178. Okay, fine. That's workable. How's it going? Pretty well, all things considered. That being said, it's about to be dicey. Good. That didn't hit. It did hit! Okay, we're in business. We're in business. We're actually in business. Don't give me a troll drop here. Behave. This should be on pattern. The good pattern. It's the good pattern! Oh, relief. Sweet relief. Excellent! That's what we want! That's the pattern I've labbed out. From the elevator, everything is planned. It can go off pattern, but if everything goes right, that's the pattern. Every single thing there matters. From the saves to the standing, it all makes a difference. I can hear your heart rate, yeah. Definitely a bit stressed. But I'm really happy with how that went. It's a shame that Steve just killed me when I gave him 4 bursts on the initial drop in the, like, big old room. But hey, that's why we save, that's why we take these safety saves, because bad things happen. Fire damage should be okay, to take like 1 or 2 hits. We should still be on 10%. Oh, it's not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm really happy with how 14, 15, 16, 17 has gone. Really, really happy. Fuel good, we should be on about 120. Which is plenty. Yeah, the reason I didn't reload in 17 when Steve dropped on my head after the ID tag was because in Nest, for some reason, he just randomly upvented. Like, you know, by the second set of levers, he drops all the usual stuff. He was then just like, nah, I'm good, and just upvented. I was like, okay, cool. And so it saved me 3 bursts. Don't appreciate the last firebug though. Great hacks, oh my god. Good stuff.
Per lei!
Play it. Shut off, Steve. Go away. He's not gone yet. At least I can't tell that he is. Okay. Mean. We don't get to sprint first. Oh, sorry, we don't get to run. We just have to sprint first. We've had some very, very unfortunate passes that have bled a lot of time. But we stayed alive. And realistically, that's what matters. Save here. I am not above taking a save here. Hands. Show them. Yeah. No. I will walk these guys. I need you to show hands. I had to burst. He wasn't hands-upping. I potentially could have just flicked and then ran the whole way, but I wasn't certain. Okay, it should be down to 100. Provided my bursts aren't really heavy, we're chill. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 7 bursts out of 100 fuel. That should be doable. Why do you want them to show their hand? If they do the kind of flinch and show hand animation, it means that they'll stay in position for a little bit, and that gives me just enough time to run to the lever. Provided they're not in the room with you when you use the lever, they won't catch you, and they'll just despawn. There we go. Go time. Gotta go sleep? No worries. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Fuel count, 61. $34. I'm not sure I can get cutscene skip. I can't get cutscene skip. I can't. I simply can't. 34 is too little. It's unfortunate, but it would be risky too. Like, technically I was actually on rate for it, but it's just that little bit too little. If I was at 40, I would have. Absolutely. But I didn't have the health to wrench a hugger. I'd much rather just lose the 20 seconds or whatever. Not die, have to retry.
Fammi solo uscire viva da qui.
Sound warning, this gets very loud. Okay, I have plenty of fuel now. Ah, I did have one extra path. Unfortunate. Really? Okay. I guess I don't get insta drop. Weird. You've been trolling? Yeah, a little bit. They stopped making it this year? Aww. I need a hundo splitter? What do you mean? I used to use the regular one. Or do you mean like a hundo tracker? Where you track all the collectibles? Exactly, yeah. It's just so close with 34. It is 3 with good bursting, but if I'd been slightly just fat fingered on one or held it slightly too long, it would have only been 2. Just a auto splitter? The regular one. Yeah, default one works. That's the one I use. Just a regular all missions one. Don't have to make any changes. Does it not break when you go into 17 and then backtrack? Nope. It just stays on 17 and it just chills. I mean, I'm using the default one and I've done a 17 backtrack. This is the same auto splitter I've been using for countless years. Good old, same old, same old. Can you explain when it's okay to run? Long story short, you know when it's okay to run because there'll be nothing on the motion tracker. And the way you can be certain of this is by holding out the motion tracker at all times. You'll see the number in the bottom left go to 0.96 or somewhere around there. And stay there. In Nightmare, you need to make sure that the number isn't flickering. If it's a solid number and you've seen the alien, or you've seen the number increase to about 0.96, sometimes it's 0.87 on Nightmare. But either way, as long as you see the alien actually go off, it's fine to run. The one time it's not okay to run is when you hear a beep. If you hear a beep and you know that it could be the alien, for example, certain missions like mission 4, the alien can't drop in the beginning, so you know it can't be the alien. Or mission like 8, for example. Then it's usually safe to run. Like have some kind of bolts it can remove to flow the clamps? Yeah, it does seem a bit weird that the torrents just get stuck. Yeah, the way I just make a new set of splits is just like right-click save as, call it whatever you want, and then just edit the stuff. Oh? That's not normal. Okay. Well then. We have a slightly fake time. However, fast walk is promising. And Steve killed me there? Oh no. He dropped while I was doing pins. Very unfortunate. Yeah, the time will be added in. Okay. 3:28:28 or 29, somewhere around there, with the extra time added in. Hopefully it's valid, because I'm happy with that. It wasn't perfect, but it's very, very good compared to the last run. Sub 330 is really strong. Got to run, no worries, Hannah. Thank you for being here. Fingers crossed, it's all valid. Yeah, I've got my hundo guide at the ready as well. Oh, well, we've already checked the blueprints, so we do know that they're valid, but we will do them again for formality. So, in case anyone doesn't know, at the end of a 100% run, we have to check to make sure we have everything. First thing first is we look for the word advanced in all of the blueprints. We can also verify low percent because we have no loot, and no loot's in any of the craftables. This one's advanced, Molly, advanced, EMP, advanced, Flashbang, advanced, Smoke Bomb, advanced, and Noisemaker, advanced. All 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have all the weapons, we have V3, we have no extra flashlight batteries. Logs, I think there's one I could have missed, and it should be fairly high up. Okay. Nostromo logs. That's a valid run! Oh, let's go! 3:28, and we'll call it 29. Big improvement. Very, very, very big improvement. Oh, that feels good.